I now call on Alexandra McKinney, a graduate of BA Graphic Design today, to respond on behalf of the student body. Alexandra.
Good afternoon. I would like to start off by congratulating the class of 2023. We did it. Give yourselves another round of applause. I would like to thank the tutors, lecturers, technicians, and staff who have encouraged myself and fellow students to test the limits of our creative potential. And I give my sincere thanks to my family and to the besties, without whom I would have not made it this far. Getting a degree has been quite the journey, and may not have been exactly what we envisioned. Personally, I thought I was gonna pull a Legally Blonde and just Elle Woods my way through uni, changing the world with my pink hair and a can-do attitude. It didn't go like that. We all shudder at the phrase unprecedented times, but how else do we describe the past few years? COVID was a memorable disruptor of our studies, but we've also had global conflict, strikes, and a cost of living crisis impact student living at UAL. And despite claims that we live in an inclusive society, our living environment has become increasingly more hostile, endangering students solely because of their racial backgrounds, religion, gender identity, sexual orientation, or disability. I came to uni wanting to do good for the world, which now seems like a rather daunting and, quite frankly, exhausting task. I mean, haven't we lived through enough dealing with Moodle for 3 years? And yet, we always focus on the grand ways in which we can change the world, but I'm of the belief that we should give more recognition to the seemingly smaller ways we can enact change. Engaging with the local community, standing up to injustice, as well as celebrating our identities and the things we're passionate about are all things that make Camberwell students special. During this year's spectacular degree show, I saw work where students questioned the world, provoked discussion, inspired joy, and were authentically themselves. Members of the public walked away from our exhibition with new perspectives thanks to our work. That is something to be proud of. At the start of the year, I lamented to my tutor that my work felt useless because it was highly unlikely that my project would eradicate oppression in society and fix the world. She told me that was perfectly fine, that even if my work helped just one person, I had done my job, and she was right. So, if I may be so bold, I will give you one last bit of advice. Don't be so focused on changing the whole world that you don't see the small yet powerful change you're already fully capable of making. Class of 2023, we are intelligent, obviously creative, and we make good work that people want to engage with and which changes their lives. So keep creating. Thank you.